Hey everybody. So I've been up since about 2:30, which is actually good. I mean, a lot of times when I don't take kratom, and I've been taking kratom for a lot of times when I try to get off of kratom, I'm not able to sleep the first night, even when I take kava kava. So that I was able to sleep is good. However, I woke up feeling just really, really low. That feeling was influenced by events that happened yesterday. So yesterday, my brother, him and my dad were fighting, and I kind of heard it. I saw my mom was irritated by it, but I didn't get involved. But I came up to do something, and when I'd come up, Mark just like unleashed and was like, "Oh no, I'm mainly mad at Brian." Like he was saying he's mad at me and Dad, but he's mainly mad at me. And so I overheard for a little bit, and he was talking about how he doesn't think I cook and clean enough, and ever since I stopped working, I felt like he's had this like glare, this hateful glare towards me, and I don't exactly know the reason. I mean, I know, like I said, I've heard that he has feelings about me, and he thinks that I was spoiled and I've been treated better than him, things like that. But now, he's also complained, like, so yeah, I am kind of I can be a dirty dude. Sometimes I can really let shit slide. I've been cleaning up a little bit more so lately, and I've been helping out more lately. And he knows this, and he hasn't really shown me much appreciation for it. And on top of that, like, they haven't, like, I ask my mom all the time, like, can I do something to help? Can I help out? And she's always like, no. So the dishes thing, she said she hadn't asked me to, or she hadn't talked about the dishes, because my whole thing was, well, I like to rinse the dishes off and then I'll leave them in the morning and then I'll finish them up. So because she knew that, she decided not to ask me to do the dishes, which I kind of get, except that was 2 years ago. And if it's really bugging you that much, then you need to say something. Be like, yo, so I'm different now. Like, I'm not the same person I was 2 years ago. I don't mind doing dishes at night now. So I let them know that yesterday after I heard my brother and his irritation towards me, which he was very emotional and very just angry, and there's a lot of conviction in his voice. I went downstairs, I chilled out, and then I went back upstairs and I was like, fuck it, I don't care. I'll do whatever Mom thinks I should do to make her happy, but you don't own the house. Like, he was talking to me like he owned the house. So I was telling him, like, you don't own the house, bro. Like, you're talking to me like you're the landlord here. And then on top of that, I feel like he's manipulating my parents because he's been like looking for a job. He's done all these things for jobs, but nothing ever follows through. So from my perspective, it looks like he's just kind of like feeding him enough to get by, which I don't like. But I don't like calling people out. I don't like judging, so I haven't really pushed too deep into it. I've suggested a few things, but I'm not trying to tell somebody else how to live, really, unless they're hurting themselves or somebody else in a real way, like a real powerful way. This is kind of getting there, but after he, took the microscope and like came at me like that, it's just like, okay, well then I need to be real with how I feel too. So I'm gonna let him know that's how I feel. And then I think I'm going to be spending, I don't know, maybe 3 to 5 days up towards Mount Hood. It's an area it's actually an area close by where we got Little Bear, or Joshua found a little bear, and then he brought him back to our camp, which is right where I'll be going back to, is our camp. And hopefully there, so yeah, that happened yesterday, which was the day that I was, you know, as you guys know who watch my videos, you know, I was trying not to take any kratom, and I didn't yesterday. I actually went a full 30 to 31 hours without taking any kratom, but I did use a lot of kava kava. So, you know, and before I started the kava kava, something was kind of telling me like, maybe you should just try and cold turkey it without anything at all, or without any of this heavy herb shit. And I didn't listen to that. I just decided to, you know, use the kava kava. So I don't know, I think that's part of the reason why I woke up feeling really low, is like, even though I'm trying to kick one habit or demon, I'm perpetuating another one. So it has kind of worked for me in the past, so that's part of the reason why I keep trying to do this, or keep on doing this. But you know, there's a lot of, if you can do it cold turkey, just you know, with yourself and who you are and your strength, and also your faith, you know, that's part of the problem, is me relying on this other herb to get me through this hard time, is taking away from my faith, you know, and my good connection to God. And I woke up feeling less connected to God this morning. You know, as you guys will see, like, I didn't do my Proverbs video, which I like to do first, because I just wasn't feeling it. So I don't want to put it out there if I'm not really feeling it. Even though sometimes I think it's good to push through that, I just wasn't able to today. I had other stuff I wanted to express. So yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at right now. Shit. So I think I'll try to leave tomorrow, and there is a village market nearby, so I should be able to, you know, check my YouTube and charge my phone and all that stuff. You know, I don't know, that just feels like a good option for me right now. It's just like every day is him dealing with him and his hate towards me. Like, it's almost like he's putting all of his problems with his life, and he's like focusing them in on me, you know. And it's just, I'm tired of being people's scapegoat, and it's almost like he's bullying me, you know. I'm his big brother. It's just, you know. So anyway, a lot of it's because I don't have the ability to speak up as well as I should. So I acknowledge the fact that I'm allowing this to happen, and I could do more to change the situation if I wanted to, but I'm choosing not to, because I just, it doesn't feel right now. Like, I feel like, you know, the possibility of us getting into a fist fight is really, really close. Like yesterday, like, he walked closer to me as he was saying mean and hateful things. He continued to walk closer to me, and it's like, I can tell when somebody's trying to egg me on to get a rise out of me, and that's exactly what I felt coming from him. Especially, that happened right after I done told him I would do what you're asking me to do, and then you still had to come and like bring the heat my way. That lets me know that there's something else there. It's not just this little issue you're bringing up. There's more to it than you're saying, and until we get the bottom of that, I don't think things are really going to change. In order for me to really be able to do that in a calm way without us getting into a fist fight, I think I need to be in a little bit of a healthier spot. And also let things just chill out a little bit, because we've spent a lot of time around each other. There's a lot of tension, and I also want to see if he's really going to get a job or not. So I hope he does. I want him to succeed. I want him to be happy and accomplish his dreams and all that. I really do. But he hasn't worked in like over 2 years, man. He did get an unemployment check for like 8 months, like $20,000. But he hasn't worked in a while. Oh no, he did work for like 2 weeks at a cook spot, getting paid good money too. But he walked out on that job because he didn't like the way that the management was treating him. So anywho, I just want to share that update with you guys. that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm gonna probably share some more things with you later because there's more on my heart I want to share, but I think that's a good start. So y'all take care. All right, love you guys. Bye.